Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Taranique Show, where science meets curls and healthy hair is always goals. On this episode today, we're going to be talking about the 6 best ingredients for sealing moisture. I know we've been in a series of moisture, but moisture equals healthy hair. So we can never talk enough about it, right? If you can hear my voice, I am a little bit congested. I am just sick of being sick. I was traveling recently. In fact, I went to LA for a retailer meeting for Kurlee Bell. So if you haven't tried Kurlee Bell products yet, you need to try them. They are available at curleybell.com, but they're also available at Shein. You know, Shein, the clothing retailer. They are available there as well. So check us out. But yeah, I got sick on the way back from LA and I'm like, this is ridiculous. And then it's springtime, so all of the pollen and everything is not helping. So please excuse my voice. You know how they say, please excuse the mess, like when a hotel or some place is doing construction. Please excuse my voice, okay? Ignore that and just listen to the knowledge that I'm going to be dropping in terms of the 6 best ingredients to look for when sealing in moisture. So we know the first step for moisture is using a moisturizing product. And we know that water is the number 1 moisturizer, right? So moisturizing your hair, usually with a water or water-based product, is only the first step. And when you're looking for a moisturizing product, you need to look on the ingredient statement. And the number 1 ingredient you need to look for, the first ingredient, which has the highest concentration in that product you need to look for, is water. If water is not listed as the first ingredient, then we automatically know that that is not a moisturizing product. So with sealing products, it's a bit different. Sealing products, the number 1 ingredient you want to be looking for is what I'm going to be telling you, or the first ingredient you're going to be looking for is what I'm going to be sharing with you. Or you want these ingredients to be in at least the first 5 ingredients in that product, because the first 5 usually have the highest concentration of the product, right? So if you don't seal in moisture, so you have the moisturizing product, you put it on your hair. But if you don't seal in moisture, the moisture evaporates quickly, leaving your curls dry, frizzy, and prone to breakage. So that's why if you have type 4 hair and you're using only, you shampooed your hair and you're using only a leave-in conditioner and you don't use an oil, you notice that your hair tends to get drier faster. Why? Is because you're not using a sealant to seal in the moisture. So the moisture evaporates quickly. And if you have high porosity hair, of course, if you're not sealing, the moisture is not staying in your hair, because high porosity hair, moisture just leaks out of the hair, just like turning on a faucet, just, you know. So sealing is an important step, but also moisturizing is the number 1 step, and then sealing is the second important step. So sealing moisture creates a barrier that locks in hydration into the hair shaft, helping your curls stay soft, defined, and protected for longer, especially important for curly and coily hair, which naturally loses moisture faster due to its structure, right? So let's dive into it. Why, and we're going to talk about why these ingredients are good for sealing. Number 1 is our favorite friend. I know you probably think I'm going to say a certain name, but that name is going to be second. Our number 1 favorite friend when it comes to sealing moisture is shea butter. So shea butter is a great ingredient for sealing in moisture, and you can find this in most of our products, right? It's in our Thirsty Curls leave-in conditioner. It's in our curl defining cream. It is like a hero product throughout our moisturizing products. And why shea butter? Why it works? Because it's thick and emollient. It coats the hair strand and it traps in moisture. And guys, we use the raw shea butter. We use the real thing, okay? How I know? Because we actually make the products, and I look at that shea butter. I have used that shea butter. I put it on my hands and it's like crazy to get it off. Like I wash my hands a lot, obviously, because I am in manufacturing of hair care. I wash my hands a lot and my hands gets really dry. But when I put that shea butter on my hands, it's a barrier on my skin. So just as the shea butter creates a barrier on your skin, it does the same thing with sealing in the moisture on your hair. So let's think petroleum jelly. I would say shea butter is the petroleum jelly of hair care. You know how you want to use grease all the time? And grease basically makes your hair, it's a sealant in it, and it makes your hair appear moisturized, but it's actually starving your hair of moisture. Shea butter does that, but it doesn't starve your hair of moisture. So if you hear somebody saying shea butter is the grease of hair care, you know they got it from me. Because honestly, working with this ingredient, I see it. I see the barrier that it creates on my hand. It's even difficult for me when I wash my hands. I'll use like, say, a dishwashing soap to get the shea butter off of my skin. So what is that saying? It's really creating a barrier, and that shea butter is really rich. And it will also create that same moisturizing barrier when used on the hair. So the benefits of shea butter include softens the hair, smooths frizz, and offers mild UV protection. So shea butter is like, it's like the go-to when it comes to sealing in moisture and hair care for curly and coily hair. And it's perfect for thick or high porosity hair. So the number one best ingredient for sealing in moisture, shea butter. Number two is our friend. We all like to talk about this friend. This is like the friend. When you think about natural hair, you think about this friend. And number two, you guessed it, is castor oil. So castor oil, why it works? Because it's heavy and slow absorbing, and it's ideal for sealing and hydration. Castor oil is like very thick. We work with castor oil a lot. It's, you know, when you're using a castor oil product, you kind of have to thin it out with other oils. So, for example, our Kurlee Tropical Oils Blend, it is made of castor oil, and this is one of them now. It's packaged to actually go out. Our Kurlee Tropical Oils Blend, it is made with castor oil, jojoba oil, and coconut oil. But this oil is more lightweight because it has more oils in there, but it still gives you the same benefits of castor oil, right? So castor oil, it strengthens roots, promotes growth, and smooths split ends. It's perfect for sealing ends or protective styles. So if you are wearing a protective style like me and you want to seal in moisture, just grab our Kurlee Tropical Oils Blend. It has a lot of great oils in there, but also castor oil for sealing in moisture. And number three is our friend. This is our friend. It's like no stranger to us. It's coconut oil. You guessed it, coconut oil. So coconut oil, why it works? It works because it can penetrate the hair shaft, but also provides a sealing barrier, right? Another good thing about our Kurlee Tropical Oils Blend, it has coconut oil in there. So it not only has castor, but it has coconut oil in there. So this is a great sealing oil. So all of your sealing needs are in this product. The benefits, it reduces protein loss, coconut oil that is, adds shine and minimizes breakage. And it's perfect for medium to high porosity hair. And number four is argan oil. So argan oil, why it works, is lightweight, rich in antioxidants and fatty acids. The benefits of argan oil is it boosts shine, tames frizz, and seals without weighing down the hair. And it's perfect for low porosity or fine textured hair. So if you have low porosity or fine textured hair, argan oil is great for you. If you have high porosity hair, castor oil, shea butter are very good options, right? Number five is cupuaçu butter. And cupuaçu butter doesn't get a lot of press, but we use it in our curl defining cream. This is a great butter for sealing. It's rich, creamy, and more hydrating than shea butter. It seals in moisture and improves elasticity and curl definition. That's why it's in our curl defining cream. That's the butter that's going to give you that nice curl definition. And it's perfect for humidity control and define curls like twist outs. So look for cupuaçu butter as one of the ingredients if you're looking for a sealant product. And number six is something that's very interesting, but hey, it works, is flaxseed gel. We have a great flaxseed gel. We have a hemp and flaxseed gel combination. It basically seals in moisture, but elongates the hair. So let's talk about why flaxseed gel works. It's lightweight. It's a lightweight gel consistency that holds moisture in place. It defines curls. It controls frizz and seals without heaviness. and it's great for wash and goes and refreshing your curls midweek. So these are all ingredients to look for after you've already moisturized your hair. You want to look for ingredients like these so you can seal in the moisture and your hair doesn't lose moisture. I'll go over it again. Number one is shea butter. I like to think of shea butter as the petroleum of, you know, hair care, but without all that chemicals in it, right? So shea butter is a great option for you if you have high porosity hair or thick hair for sealing in the moisture. But don't forget, the first step is to moisturize with a water-based product. Number two is castor oil. Castor oil is great for sealing in ends and protective styles. Castor oil is also great for hair growth. So if you want to seal in moisture, opt for castor oil. Number three is coconut oil. So coconut oil is great for medium to high porosity hair when it comes to sealing in moisture. And we've already did your little cheat sheet, your little oil cheat sheet here, because this oil blend, which is a great sealant, already has castor oil and coconut and jojoba oil in it. So look no further than a Kurlee Tropical Oils Blend when you're looking for something that will seal in the moisture and stop your hair from being dry and frizzy. Number four is argan oil. This is great for low porosity and fine textured hair. I believe we even have argan oil in here. Yeah, this also has argan oil. So this is like your go-to oil, right? For sealing in moisture. It's a perfect sealant. And then number five would be kupusu butter. This is good for humidity control and frizz control. It's very good for definition. You can find kupusu butter in our curl defining cream, but it's actually rich, creamy, and more hydrating than shea butter. So this is a great ingredient to look for if you're looking for a sealing property of a product. And lastly is flaxseed gel, which is also great for sealing in moisture because of its lightweight consistency. And we know that flaxseed gel is great for wash and goes and just refreshing your curls midweek. So I hope that this was helpful to you. If it was, please give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment below. I would love to hear from you. If I miss anything, I would love to hear from you. Have a great day.